Our next speaker, I met a couple of weeks ago when she was here leading her group for a Walk a Mile in Her Shoes event. It's about trying to get the governor to restore funding made to battered women's shelters and other support programs that help take care of women who are the victims of domestic violence. So now we're going to have Beth Meeks, the Executive Director of the Louisiana Coalition Against Domestic Violence, come up and talk to us now. Beth?
Hi. Thank you so much. As Mike said, my name is Beth Meeks, and I'm the Executive Director of a place called the Louisiana Coalition Against Domestic Violence. We represent survivors, citizens, and advocates who fight every day to end domestic violence in our communities. And if you don't already know, you should know that Louisiana has an abysmal record on domestic violence. We consistently lead the nation in domestic homicides. In the last 15 years, there has been a domestic homicide in every single parish in Louisiana. In my parish, in your parish, every single legislator in that building represents a family who has been affected by domestic homicide. There are thousands of people in Louisiana right now who have grown up or are growing up orphaned because they've lost a parent in domestic homicides. And still, only 35 of our 64 parishes have access points to services. In the proposed cuts, that would have been rolled back to 20 of 64 parishes. Our advocates work 24 hours a day in programs. They take 38,000 crisis calls a year. We provide 90,000 shelter bed nights a year. And last year alone, we had to turn away more than 1,800 people because we did not have the resources to give people the kind of safety that protects the lives of women and children in our state. I would say to you this: you cannot pretend that you care about attracting business to the state of Louisiana and not be able to guarantee employers that their workforce is going to show up alive. You cannot stand on a family values platform and lead a state that slaughters mothers and wives at a rate 40% higher than the national average. Yesterday, there was movement in the legislature. In the Appropriations Committee, they took some critical steps to restore some of these critical programs, and they did that because they heard you. This is the people's house. You are powerful. You have to talk to your legislators. You have to talk to the governor. They have made a first step in the right direction, but we've got to be able to carry this through the House and the Senate. They need to hear from you. If you care about health care and women's rights and life-saving services, call your legislators today and tell them so.